time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Storytime. Happy Friday! Thank you for being here, and thank you for choosing to be a part of Storytime. And I hope that everything is well, everything is good, and always a pleasure to have you here with us. And another beautiful book, not just story, illustrations of everything. Yes, a beautiful book. In Between Places, coming right up. This one is from KILLIAN and illustrations by GRADY, McFERRIN, and of course it is the one we're reading from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. In Between Places, what are they? Have you ever been there? Well, let's find out. Beautiful book, beautiful adventure. Thank you so much for joining in, and definitely a feast for your eyes and a feast for your ears. Thank you for being here, and I hope that you are well wherever you're joining us from. And I just hope that you have a lovely weekend ahead, and please, some well-deserved rest coming up. And remember to check those weather apps. Always see what you need to do, and make sure you have that sunscreen on. Make sure you have that water bottle with you, and of course everything else that you need. Maybe a nice hat or cap or something to keep you protected. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. And remember, all these books that we read here on Storytime, you can request them at your local libraries. Do so. They're there for you. Make them work for you. Let them work for you. They want to work for you. So thank you so much for joining in. And feeling really good. Restful night. So I'm good. I'm ready. Storytime is here, and I hope that you are good too. And remember to check in on loved ones always. Little text, little call goes a long way. And I have family in town, so I'm excited, feeling good. Definitely a full heart at the moment. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Yes. Of my cousin and his wife and kids visiting, and it's just lovely. And and we have so much other family too that is in town. So yes, excited for them to settle in, but excited for them as well to just enjoy time with us. Yes, and us enjoy time with them. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. And I will see you on the other side of this very short break when we're back with more story. And before we go on our break, just remember too that this book is officially out. It came out April 8th, 2025, and still brand new. So definitely an addition to your shelves. And it is from Chronicle Books Spring Catalog. You can find it wherever you find books. And as I mentioned earlier, please ask for this one at your local library. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I'll see you on the other side of this very short break.
Hi, everyone. My name is Amanda Davis. I'm a children's book author, illustrator, and high school art educator. I am the author of 30,000 Stitches, the inspiring story of the National 9/11 flag, illustrated by Sally Warren Comport and published with Worthy Kids # book group. One thing that drew me to writing 30,000 Stitches was the idea that people from all different communities came out to stitch this flag and make it whole again. So I hope that when people read 30,000 Stitches, they remember the power of sharing our stories. When people came out to stitch the flag, they shared their stories, whether about loss or pain or love. We all have stories to tell, and by sharing our stories and listening to one another's stories, we can create a better understanding of each other and create a sense of connection and unity. And this is what creates a more inclusive world. I hope you enjoy your story time with Mr. Limata. Bye, everybody.
And welcome back. Thank you indeed, Amanda Davis. Beautiful, beautiful message. And of course, she has a brand new book out as well, coming out very soon. And hopefully we can have her here on Storytime with us. Thank you so much for joining in. And yes, our book today is beautiful. This one, In Between Places, written by KILLIAN, illustrations by GRADY McFERRIN, and of course, reading this one with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Are you ready? All right, here we go. And it's an absolutely stunning book. Yeah, even just those end papers. Sorry, stayed there for way too long, but it is worth it. In Between Places, written by KILLIAN, illustrations by GRADY McFERRIN, and read with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. In between places are not up or down, not in or out. Good morning, Pamela Courtney. How are you doing today? We have another beautiful book to read together. Oh, and Pamela too. Well, I'll share at the end. But yeah, your book is in many great places. Just to say that for now. In between places are not up or down, not in or out. They are not all the way to one side or the other. Yeah. In between places are not up or down, in or out. They are not all the way to one side or the other. In between places are bridges and ladders, staircases and slides. In between places are not up or down, in or out, all the way to one side or the other. In between places are bridges and ladders, staircases and slides. Have you been on one today? Will you be on one later today? Or maybe this weekend? Yeah. At times, they might be long and dark. Yeah. I was actually in the tunnel yesterday. At times, they might be long and dark. Yeah. Dawn and dusk are in between places. Yeah. Dawn and dusk are in between places. They are. Dreams are in between places. Dreams are in between places. Are you one that can remember your dreams? Sometimes you'll find yourself in the place between where you're going and where you've been. Yeah. Sometimes you find yourself in the place between where you're going and where you've been. Yeah. You might be sailing down under a parachute. Ah. That's something that I want to do at some point in life. Yeah, but we'll see. I need to get permission from the powers that be. You might be sailing down under a parachute or floating up in a balloon. That might be an easier prospect. You might be sailing down under a parachute or floating up in a balloon. Yeah. You might be drifting shore to shore on a cool blue sea. You might be drifting shore to shore on a cool blue sea. Yeah. Oh, a gap between mountains, a pause between two steps. I love it when a book just makes me think and think, and is things that I relate to, but sometimes don't give them uh, that much thought until I'm provoked like this. A gap between two mountains, a pause between two steps. Yeah, just that slight hesitation. The spot between two pathways. You might go forward or around the bend. Yeah. Or you might choose. Oh. Yes, the spot between two pathways. You might go forward all around the bend. Or you might choose to leap. Yes. Or you might choose to leap. Yeah, go on, you can do it. Take the plunge. Oh. Sometimes in between places lead to just where you wanted to be. Sometimes they lead to more in between places. Yeah, that's so true. I love this book. How do people come up with such amazing concepts? Right, right. It's just amazing how, I mean, writing ideas come up. Yeah, um, yeah. So many things that come our way push you to think about something. These illusions. Yes, exactly. Sometimes in between places lead to just where you wanted to be. Sometimes they lead to more in between places. Yeah, that's true. And sometimes they lead. Oh, illustrations. Okay. I thought you were talking about, the conceptual, like this thing was taking you around and around, right? Like, yeah, okay, I see what you mean too. Yeah, no, illustrations. Oh goodness. I did say a feast for your eyes today. And sometimes they lead to somewhere unexpected. but bright with possibility. Yeah. Yes. Take the leap. Yeah. Sometimes in between places lead to exactly where you want it to be. Sometimes they lead to other in between places, but don't give up. Yeah. Take the leap. Sometimes they lead somewhere unexpected, but bright with possibility. Yeah. Oh, and that is the end of our book today. Oh my goodness, such a beautiful book, such a wonderful book. Pamela Courtney, absolutely agree with you. It is a beautiful book. I hope that you enjoyed this one. In Between Places, written by Alex Killian, illustrations by Grady McFerrin, and of course, another one coming to us from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. This one from their Spring Catalog 2025. Amazing work, amazing job, beautiful book. I'll see you on the other side of this very short message when we're back with more story time.
Hello, I'm Olalu Ogunyemi, officer in the United States Marine Corps and author of Crow from the Shadow. You are tuned in with my brother on Story Time with Mr. Limata. Enjoy and God bless.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back. Thank you so much. And beautiful book. Ola Olu, as always, thank you so much. And hoping you have a wonderful weekend and cannot wait to see you out here too in the Bay. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. And I hope that everything that you do today, leaves you feeling fulfilled. And of course, if it doesn't go quite as we wanted, I hope that you will remember that we're just into another in-between place, and your destination is definitely along the way. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Appreciate you, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Beautiful book coming to us from Alex Killian, Grady McFerrin, and I must say too, it's the first time I've read a book by Alex Killian or Grady McFerrin, but beautiful introduction for me, and I hope that you enjoyed it too. Thank you so much for being here, and Pamela Courtney, I was mentioning that. Your book is in amazing places. So my cousin is here for a little event happening this weekend. But my cousin was here, and my sister-in-law was telling me that she requested your book at their library, and their library did get 3 copies of A Season for Fishing, and they were reading it. And the funny thing was, she got the book, requested the books, they brought them, but then when she went back to try and get a copy, they had been reserved by other people, all 3 books. And it's like, wait, I requested the books. Why? Why can't I have first dibs? But eventually they did get them and they enjoyed it so much. And so I did say I would relay the message. Thank you so much for joining in. Yes, both illustrations and illusions. Exactly. Thank you so much for joining in here on Storytime. Pamela Courtney, appreciate you. And thank you for joining us today. And remember too that this book is out. If your library is able, please ask them, let them bring it in. This one is available, came out officially on April 8th. It is out there in the world. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime, and beautiful illustrations, beautiful book. And it's just one of those like instant love, and I definitely will treasure this one, and share it with friends, let them know that story time is here. You can join in live 7 a.m. Pacific time, or indeed you can join us for the recording at 11 a.m. Pacific time, or indeed at a time that is best suited to your schedules, and that can be at Storytime with Miss Limata on Facebook, YouTube, at Storytime with Miss Limata on Instagram, and also Storytime with Mr. Limata.com. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. And yes, Pamela Courtney, absolutely. No, as soon as they were sharing, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to tell Pamela this. Thank you for being here. This has been Storytime. Excited. 2 weeks of the Chronicle Books Spring Catalog, and it's been amazing books, fantastic books, and we have another week to go. And please do make a date. I guarantee you more satisfaction for your ears, more satisfaction for your eyes. It is indeed amazing books all the way. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. And remember too, if you do have recommendations or still have recommendations of books that you'd like to see and hear here on Storytime, let me know. Send them my way, message me, or indeed share them on all the Storytime platforms. Let me know, and we'll definitely do my very best to bring them here to Storytime. Of course, permissions granted, they will be here for us. But if we still don't get to read them here, at least we have the names, and we can always share those books on the Storytime Instagram and other platforms, and just let people know amazing books are there in addition to the ones that we're reading here on Storytime. Thank you so much for being here. You make Storytime worth it. You make Storytime what it is. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Ariel, do you need socks? I most certainly don't. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Biggest of hugs. I will see you again on Monday, but we're back with another amazing story. Thank you for tuning in, and remember to share and let your friends know Storytime is here, and enjoy the wonderful stories, enjoy the wonderful adventures that we try to bring you here every single day. Big hugs. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Oh, story time. Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh. Story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh. He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.